back? Question. We're back. Yay! Don't know what happened there. Nat just got home, so I'm presuming that the usual weird DNS thing happened and it registered her phone logging onto the Wi-Fi and just fucking kicked me offline, which is something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever, but apparently something that keeps happening. Thankfully, we don't have anywhere near as many drops as we did a while ago, but the drops are apparently still occasionally a thing. OBS just decides to go, nah. I'm like, well, I'd rather you did. Well, where were we? Oh, hitting fucking record is where we were. Well done, Ches. Forsen into Fastnacht. Backing in. Cullen puts in a couple of challenges there. Benson eventually gets that under control. It will finally reach me. Eddie Nketiah's made a run. Whether it's the run, we will find out. 'Twas not. Although, to be fair, that was probably more an overhit pass than it was Eddie Nketiah's fault. Cullen to me. Out wide to Tresor. From here short. The shoulder. Nope. It's Kenny McLean, right? Masengo and Cullen to me. Eddie's there. I've overrun it. Fucking hell, Chess. You are terrible sometimes. Fastnacht. Well done. We're all here with you. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, trying to beat Duffy. Have done. Slot it, Ches. Ladies and gentlemen, hat-trick. We'll do that same celebration again. It was the first time I'd scored 2 goals in a game since... I don't know how I got through that challenge. Since I scored a hat-trick against Watford in the 67th match day of my career. The next time I've scored more than 1, I've scored 3 again. We are back, lads. That was painful AF, but we are back. '76th.
Substitution for Burnley. Coming off the pitch, number 42, Ham Noah Masengo.
I wouldn't say skinned the defender.
Number 8, Josh Brownhill.
Maybe the extra points in dribbling help. It's still a bullshit system, though. Bullshit tackling system. If I could just walk through that. And the defender's like, oh no, I guess you got away from me. Forsen into McLean. They're getting a little bit desperate now, Norwich. Kenny McLean's effort nowhere near going in. Eddie Nketiah. Get it out wide. Oh God, he's got it through to me again. Can I win that back? This is chaos. Eddie's got it. I've got it. They've got it. Bollocks. Forsen. That was nuts. 83rd minute. Norwich need 2 now to try and get themselves back in the game. Fastnacht. It's a decent delivery, but we're going to clear it. I'll flick this looking for Eddie, who I think got to it. Benson definitely gets to that. Oh, Christ, Eddie, I'm not going to do very well with that, am I? But thankfully, we have found Sambo here. And the right back is bombing forwards and then passes it straight back to Borja Sainz. Good. Honestly, how we ever win any game of football in a player career mode is absolutely beyond me. Fastnacht given away. Tresor to me. Quickly to Eddie. Eddie will probably come back this way. He's going back that way. He has come back this way. Fuck me. Good header. Eddie. Oh. Free kick Norwich. It's stoppage time here. Free kick Norwich. It's stoppage time here. And it's going to be Nunez. It's going to be well held by Svilar. Brilliant stop, to be fair. Very, very impressive. Held on to that beautifully. And we win by 3-1. We are so back. "92 minutes. I got a 10. I think it's safe to say I'm going to get man of the match for that. What's my shot conversion percentage, though? 4 shots, 3 goals. Oh, my God. 75% shot conversion percentage. Look at me go. Not done that in my life. 75%. Wow. Didn't see that coming at all. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw the whole episode coming after the run of form we'd been in. High match performance. I'll praise my teammates, even though I kind of did everything there. My agent has messaged me. Yet another great match. Thanks. Thanks. Portsmouth in the FA Cup is a game I would be happy to be dropped for. But it's a game I won't be dropped for. Third round of the FA Cup. Zinchenko's gone to Everton. I wonder if there's been any movement for us in the window. 7, 10, 13, 4, not that I'm aware of. I think everyone that was here is here, and everyone that wasn't here isn't here also. No glaringly obvious names missing there. Looking for any since 2026's, but no. Okay, well, 81 rated, and we're back on form. Where are we in the league now after that one? Let's have a look. Still 8th. Still 8th. But 3 points behind Chelsea. Their goal difference is in their favour. 19 goals scored this season. 19 goals conceded this season. And mid-table. It's a very mid-season so far, isn't it? But as first seasons back in the Prem go, it's actually more than mid. Chelsea away is the next game in the league for us, but we've Pompey in the Cup next, and then Chelsea, and then Bournemouth. That will be in the next episode, which will be on Monday, because I believe this is Friday's video. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. There should be some Formula 1 for you at some point over the next couple of days as well. But for now, it's time to crack on with an Everton recording. So I shall see you over on the main channel. Bye-bye. See, how is the plan wrong due to a restart? Because the plan is not set that way. The plan literally says player career then Everton career. Player career, then Everton career. That's the plan. Why is it lying? Yeah, it might be. Right, let's save that footage. It was player S382. Time is it? Up as 2. We should hopefully be able to get 2 Everton save recordings in now. That's the plan anyway. We are going to be switching to the Everton career mode. The last time I played FM was a few weeks ago now, Stuntmaster, unfortunately. We would if there wasn't the delay, we would have been playing FM25 around about now. But unfortunately the game has been delayed by 5 months, so we are not. Bear with. We'll test that interactive sim thing. That Kevin and a couple of others were on about. We won't save anything. I just want an interactive sim and then try and test what you guys are on about. So it's playing. If I make a substitution, then that's fine, right? And then when that substitution is made, is it during the second substitution window that it then freezes? After Everton, we'll be doing the realistic RTG again. But obviously with a different club and a different league. Good. Right, now my substitutions. I've got 2 save files though, so it's fine. So let's make another change. Ghana. Yeah, I can't. I physically can't then back out the team management screen. That's good, isn't it? Let's report that to the devs, shall we? I've said when interactive simulating, during your second substitution window, you can't back out from the team management screen. That effectively sums it up, doesn't it? No, I've no idea how something like that breaks when they're patching something completely different. Such is game code. It just doesn't make sense most of the time. Developer brain activates. Right, let me just quickly edit that player video and then we can start recording Everton. We think the rut with Premier League football. Objectives Trafford, 20% when we get player career mode videos really don't take that long to edit at all. Sarr, Mainu, Anthony, Rashford, Fernandes, Xerxes, so as you might well expect it to be. Hello, Joe Hugel on the bench somehow. Zigankov is a new signing to end up at Man United for some reason. And De Ligt and Jadon Sancho are on the bench. But I'm getting stuck in. It took me forever to try and get a 6.5 plus rating. To Benson again. I'll push around the. I did. Was this? What was this? Find me in a good gap. Oh no, I hit the bar. A gap that opens up. Wasn't to be. down the line. He's injured at the moment. Keep going. Keep going. We're in the box. No! Just play the first time pass. Hit you with. Stop with the fucking back heels, you stupid cunts!
Experience of player career mode in a nutshell. Fuck's sake.
All delivered. Header one. Eddie in behind again. Found him well.
Yeah, that one's not going on YouTube. Happens often in an MMORPG you play with Donkey CS. One patch they somehow removed all levers from the game, even though the patch had no.
Go on, Eddie.
Levers?
We are arriving in support, myself and Traysor.
That's weird.
I've turned Harry Maguire. I'm faster than Harry Maguire. No, just inside as it stands. Oh! Hello! We've returned. Eddie Nketiah's back too! It's 2-0 at Old Trafford! Unbelievable, Jeff! Going off for Jadon Sancho. Oh, that one too. He sold me. I'll just run a ring around Pape Sarr. Oh, that one too is United. Quite happy. Obviously, we had Eddie Nketiah in his back pocket all day, apart from the one time he escaped. And when he did, he scored. 10 to go, still 2-0.
Yeah, you definitely get a bit more behind the scenes, don't you, Marcus, on the stream than you do on
I'm going to go out wide here.
on just the edited YouTube VODs.
Slabhead's going to win that header because Harry Maguire wins almost every header he ever goes up for in that sort of scenario. Whoop, see you, Jadon. Not very often I'm able to head. This would be a hell. Their bloody winger then. It's a decent header by Xerxes. Connection. Header. Close to the corner as I might have liked it to be. Traysor, I'm stuck on bloody Mania at the minute. Compare 2. All 3 objectives. Performance.
You go, 1.
In the next game, back at Turf Moor. Let's do exactly that, shall we? More hot dogs, Daniel.
It's been ages since I had a hot dog.
Have a chef, no. Oh. Score a goal. Seemingly we can do that in a minute. Score a goal. Any Burnley fan. It's my entire defence. Have a pop at goal himself, but elected not to. Trey. Oh, knocks that. Turn. Eddie Nketiah. Oh. Onside. Christ, this is just all going horribly wrong, isn't it? I can run into a gap where I can be found.
Burnley fans being super fucking loud again. You have a lot of hot dogs and bread.
Where Traysor on Brooks. Into me. Eddie's through there. Nketiah. Myself and Traysor still here. I'm pushing. Traysor's over there. Lovely ball. Oh, stay on side! Forward to me. More. Forward to me.
Perfectly cut screams. I think you should put an Eminem quote in the player career mode when you got the hat trick. It's just with guess who's back.
In the corner. Knocked me off balance, but Eddie
We are
Nketiah
so back
was in
is
a
more
really
the
good
mean,
position
though,
a
isn't
moment
it?
ago. I'm in a decent position here on the edge of the box. Look to bend that. I need more in yet. 0-0. That. Oh, can, but have to drift to the left.
Stay on
half
Cut.
winger role for me. Because Pires.
They got sausage roll things at Family Mart here in Japan. Super good. Oh, really?
That for Traysor. It's got myself and Eddie Nketiah in the box.
It's very fish-based, the diet in Japan, isn't it?
Corner.
I imagine.
Benson's going
Or,
off.
I believe, anyway.
3 straight victories. I was trying to turn and then play it backwards. Turn and then play. Come short for Traysor here. Come short for Traysor here.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Japan.
Take good possession rather than try and build a move, as it happens.
I know nothing really in any detail about Japan.
Keep it,
but it
I've
just
actually
seems like
lost
a.
it, and I might have been better just trying to build a.
Just seems
quick
like a really cool
counter-attack.
place to
Play the ball to Eddie
go.
Nketiah.
Our career's more fish-based,
down
isn't
the
it?
line.
Really?
It's going to be a corner for Bournemouth. We just scored from our last corner. Are they going to score? And who does it? Do score? Odd. That ball seemed like it hung in the air for an absolute. It was always going wide. 25 minutes to go across, looking for Traysor. looking for Trace. Cross it. There you go. Come on. God damn it. Corner then. Ooh, helped on its way. I don't know where he is. Well held, but worth a go, Eddie. Sambo. Very cleanly. Still looking for a winner. Didn't find one. Brownhill. It's 3 minutes out. That is enough. Could be anything. Upgrade my guy. 7.5 for me. Flatter, how are we? Only the one objective. Thankfully, another win actually makes still. Yes, I can do it again, but like I've only got. Oh, actually, I've got 9 now. We've gone up a level. I was going to say I only had 3 left last time I looked. 5 available. Where do we put them? My shooting. I'm not sure how. Let's Google it. London to Tokyo flight time. 13 hours 49 minutes. Which is quite a way. I think the only place I know that is further is Hawaii, which is 17. Oh, that's with a stop. 17 hours. Oh, there's no direct flights from London to Honolulu. You need to go to LA or via Tokyo or San Fran. I think it's about 15 hours total flight time to Hawaii. Yeah, probably similar from Norway, Marcus. Give or take a couple of hours. Can 5 available. Where do we put them? My shooting. I'd like some more curves still. So that's 5. Dribbling of 91 now. Let's add a 5th somewhere. So these. Yes, I can get that. That's 2 again, but go on then. I'd be tempted to do it again, but let's go on then. Let's do 4. Dribbling of 81. Go on then. Let's dribbling of 91. Just getting the keys. Okay. So I need to keep an eye on the squad to see. So I need to keep an eye on 2 passes and 2 on target. LA was always about 11 hours for us, I think, or 12. 11 or 12. Vancouver's about 10. Goal, shall we? By beating bloody Norwich, please. Okay. 2 passes and 2 shots on target. Doable. 8.5. Not so much unless we really turn up. I turned up. Take a shot, please. Cool. We can't score. Sambo. Oh, nice. Benson. It didn't go anywhere near. Leicester take the lead against Manchester United. It didn't go anywhere near me. Leicester take the lead against Manchester United. Leicester take the lead against Manchester United. Leicester take the lead against Leicester take the lead against United. They're going to be. Go on. What actually happened here? Again. All right, fair enough. Having a go. All right. Nil Burnley. Mallorca was 3.5 here for Norway, was it? That's the thing, in like the tiny little just bobbing around Europe planes, even like 4 hours is about as far as you want to go, really, because they're so cramped. Outside the box, I haven't scored more like scoring long range. I can't explain to you what the defense. Josh Sargent. I can't explain to you. It boggles. It really does. 1-1. Sargent winds up from the edge of the box. Svila with the ball. Weren't too far away from grabbing a second to bottom of the table, shall we? Oh, that's Heinz! Come on. Fuck's sake. Come on. Trey saws out wide. Come on. Trey saws out wide. No, we're going to switch to Everton once we finish editing this, Daniel, which will be very, very shortly. Maybe into a little bit of danger there, mate, if I'm honest. Lucas Perez could come back to me though. Okay. Cullen. Sambo.
Oh no, the face was up.
Eddie. Go on, Eddie. Go on, Eddie! Alright, go on me. Go on! At least it worked. What minute was it? 53rd. Skin effort. No. We're all here with you. Thank you, Ada Beat Duffy. Have done. Slot it, Ches. Ladies and gentlemen, hat trick. Was painful AF, but we are back. That was nuts. 83rd minute. Free kick. Stop. We are so back. But no. What's my shot conversion percentage though? Not done that in my life. Nobody saw that coming. Didn't see that coming at all. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw the whole episode. I've not done that in my life. 4 shots, 3 goals, 4 shots, goals. Oh my God. Their favour on the main channel. Bye bye.
Goodbye, Chase. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bosh. Right, let's record Everton, shall we? Get some names from the comment section of the last episode. Leone! Thank you very much indeed for the 67th month, my love. Le Bosch. Contract extension confirmed. Marching on towards 6 years. Unbelievable, Jeff. Just back from the dentist. Great way to start a Wednesday. To start a Wednesday? How long are we at the fucking dentist for? It's 3 o'clock. It won't crash again, stunt. We were just testing that. We top of the league. Great way to middle a Wednesday. During the hump of hump day. Hey, Nikolai. Right, so December we are going to always split. Brighton will sim because Brighton play weird. We'll play Palace, Chelsea and City, and then it'll be Fulham, Leicester and Brentford after that for January. It is indeed Wednesday today, yes. Right, let's get some names from the most recent episode. Actually, that hasn't gone live yet. It goes live in 5 minutes' time. So let's get some names from the episode just prior to that, which was the Merseyside Derby one. I've got 2 from chat. Let's have 1 from, or 2 from the comment section. Let's have 1 from chat. Let's honour our Oh yeah, well, go on then. We'll put Leone. I was gonna honour our resident fucking mentalist and put Jamie up there, but Leone just subbed, so we'll put Leone up there. Jamie loves it. We'll put Jamie in the next one because we're going to record 2 Everton episodes now. Yeah, literally. Ainsworth did go to Shrewsbury in the end, did he? He should do well. Although Shrewsbury do appear to be a club in a pickle at the moment. Right, I'm just going to have a quick toilet break and then we will record 2 episodes of Everton. Burb. Do, 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 do. Why is Christmas shopping so annoying? If I knew, then I'd avoid it. I'd avoid the annoying bit, but it's just fucking annoying regardless, isn't it? You have a spreadsheet, there's too many people, Christ. People look down on gift. Mate, love a gift card, me. Jude has a Cambridge shirt. It's last season's, but he has a Cambridge shirt. He'll grow out of it in 2 months, so it's just a wasted purchase, really. Because at least it's something from fucking Next or M&S you can sell on Vinted. I'm not going to be able to sell a fucking 6 to 9 month old Cambridge United shirt on Vinted. He's not going to happen. Yeah, you're not even close, are you, Griff? Literally the other side of the fucking planet. Costco sells a 6'3" full-sized lint advent calendar for £150. I've never wanted anything more in my life. Oh, Everton shirt. I was just about to say, let's start recording. I'll move the camera and then Everton shirt. A 7-foot teddy bear? Fucking Nora. Don't eat lint chocolate. Why? It's yummy. Or is there some sort of reason why you shouldn't eat lint chocolate? The little balls. Fucking amazing. They had to confirm that in fact their chocolate is not handcrafted and is filled with something. Oh shit. Immersion ruined. Lead? Lead? What? How is there chocolate filled with lead? Handcrafted by machinery that's 150 years old and contaminates our chocolate with lead. Well, that's a turn. Maybe that explains the way I am. Fucking lead. Jesus Christ. Right, well that's an unexpected turn I didn't expect to take this afternoon. It's specifically dark chocolate. Yeah, guess what my fucking favourite chocolate is? Jesus, how many Crystal Palace players need to be in Team of the Week? All but 3. Who did Palace have? Christ. It did indeed lead to an unexpected turn. Rah, 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 rah. Move the camera, Ches. There we go. Welcome back to the Everton. Karimo, do you join us? Top of the Premier League. I know. How long it lasts remains to be seen, but for the time being, we are on one hell of a win streak. 9 games won, 3 games drawn, and only the single game lost thus far this season. In all competitions, we have won 10 games in a row. Oh my God! That's unheard of for Everton since the 80s, I think. Brighton, Palace, Chelsea and Manchester City to come today. So that 10 games in a row might change. City in the Cup, of course, in the Carabao Cup, as we try and guarantee European football in any way possible for next season. But at this current rate, we'll be in the bloody Champions League, so we don't want to win a domestic. We won't need to win a domestic cup because we'll be in the better competition anyway, although the silverware wouldn't go amiss. We are going to sim the first game against Brighton because they could be a little bit iffy to play against in terms of the gameplay sometimes. So a quick sim against Brighton sees us win by a goal to nil thanks to Mr. Dovbik. Artem gives us 3 points to start the day. 11 games won in all competitions. And Crystal Palace were one of the form sides in the table so far this season. They are 4th. They just had 8 people in the previous team of the week. I don't know how many fixtures were played that week, but there were 8 people in the team of the week for Crystal Palace last time around. We faced them at Goodison Park. We've got one ear and eye open for the January transfer window that's coming around the corner. We currently have £20 million in the budget. I don't really know where I'm going to spend it at this stage because, quite frankly, the side is playing so well and the results are so good, why would I change things? Everyone else is growing really well also, so I don't really know what to do with the money. So I might just not spend it and save it for next season where we'll go hell for bloody leather. Wait and see. Regardless, let's get some football on your screens, and hopefully that football will be us putting the ball in the back of the net on your screen. Saying thank you to those of you on the board behind me for your continued support in the comment section and on stream as well. Saying thank you to Cal, to Kenstar and to Leone. Thank you very much indeed to the 3 of you. Let's go and score 3 goals for the 3 of you on the board, shall we? Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Palace on the way, who've now apparently dropped to 5th. Check their lineup actually. Sour. Katamo. Castaños yet. Sa yet. Kamada. Or Malera. For fun. Malera. Bard, Richards. Oh, Walton should probably be in there somewhere, shouldn't he? Although I can't really get him in. They've got Torreira as well. Let's put Walton in. Big squad. Really big squad. Actually, Malera can go out wide, can't he? Let's put Malera there. There you are. There you are. Not just lead, also cadmium. A D group metal. It's not as bad as lead, but regardless, you shouldn't be eating. How is it even? How is metal getting into the fucking chocolate? I don't understand. Oh, it might not be Lint's fault. There's older articles on Google Scholar claiming that there's lead and cadmium concentrations in cocoa and cocoa powder. Yes, Mr. Dovbik. He's very excited. More cocoa content, higher concentration of lead. That does make sense. Wouldn't you, though, try and... Is it possible to try and remove the lead from the cocoa powder? Marcus responds in a way that all of us thought. I wouldn't want people to... It's an idea, Jamie. I wouldn't want people to pay to be on the board, though. I'd rather get the interaction in the comment section. On the YouTubes. It's a good idea, just not necessarily ideal for the sort of... the way that I'm using the board. Crystal Palace with a 5-back formation, but it's serving them well this season. Robert Sanchez in goal. Melvin Bard, Chris Richards, Mark Gay, Maxence Lacroix and Daniel Munoz. Adam Wharton and Yusuf Fofana. Alberto Malero, Jenny Catamo and Valentin Castellanos up top for them. We're 4th, now 5th in the league. They were top at one point, Crystal Palace. We are now that top side. And let's try and stay that way by picking up a dub here, please. We're in the form of our absolute lives here at Everton so far this season. And we'd like to keep that going, please. Thank you. Pepperley just playing a 1-2 with their defender. De Kuiper cuts that out nicely. Richarlison. Okay, wasn't ready for that. Castellanos. And Malero. Safe. Not safe! Not safe! Categorically, 100% not safe. Katamo makes it Crystal Palace 1, Everton 0 in the 4th minute with a stonking goal. I don't know why the fans are booing. I think the whole ground should be applauding that. Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo style. That was unbelievable. It's definitely over the line. That was... I'm blown away. 1-0 Palace. Pepperloo. Out to Fresneda. Tucked back in and around the corner. Alright. Can we have some sort of answer to... No, we can't. We might do. Pepperloo. Spread it. Good touch by De Kuiper. Richarlison's on the run. It's great movement. It's not picked up by the fullback. Richarlison into the middle. It's not quite going to reach Dovbyk. It will fall here for Pepperloo, though. We saw how good his long shots can be recently against Liverpool, but I don't have the opportunity to try and let fly yet. And nor will I, because Adam Wharton has defended that superbly. Alright, Crystal Palace are turning out to be as big a test as we thought they actually might be, given their league form. Thank you. I'll take that back, though. Ha! Ferguson, late in front of Pepperloo to drive onto it. Dovbyk's on the run. He might run offside, though. And DI's on, and DI's off. They haven't aged... The original Star Wars trilogy, they haven't aged well, though, have they? Alfie, thank you for the follow, mate. Good header by Roger Ibanez. Pepperloo looking to get away. Challenge. Oh, it's not a challenge. It's a hell of a turn is what it is. Then didn't open up to have the actual shot on goal. Oh, Lacroix just can't help himself at the moment. Giving the ball away. Ferguson. Pepperloo. Pepperloo! He nearly did it again. Sanchez with a great save. At no point did I feel confident enough to pull the trigger with Esposito a moment ago. It's going to be keepers, isn't it? It's not. Ferguson, lift it in. Back post is Richarlison. Keep it in. Alright, goal kick. Captain, thank you for the... Wow, 6 months in advance. My guy. Yippee indeed. to Kuiper and Ferguson. Pepperlu. Dovbik's on a run in a gap. Gap's gone. Episode 3 is your favourite? I don't know, does it have a favourite Star Wars movie? In the whole Star Wars universe, Mandalorian. Andor was very good as well, to be fair. I've not watched any Rings of Power. Yeah, it did get mixed reviews though, didn't it? I actually quite liked The Acolyte. It got a lot of hate, but I quite like The Acolyte. It's Castellanos to Munoz, tackled, but falls back to Fofana here. And Adam Wharton. This way and that. Finds their goal scorer, who can't find a teammate or a shot. We might find a shot though. It's over here is what it is. Wharton. Gimme. Oh god, that's not where that was supposed to go. Dovbik into the channel. He's away from the defender. He's done really well, Artem Dovbik. Esposito's in here. He's not strong enough. Good touch by Castellanos. Pepelu can't quite get there. He's not going to get to that. Pepelu and Ferguson. Richarlison's there. Try and get it to him if we can. De Kuiper will drive inside, try and draw the defender towards me to then play it out wide. But actually, Munoz has done very well. And now we might be in a little spot of bother. Castellanos and Jenny well in Branthwaite. Stopped him this time. Pepelu to Richarlison. Now there is space in behind Munoz. Sebastiano Esposito made the worst run he possibly could have. Lay that in front of Pepelu. Go back to Lewis Ferguson and then try and work it between the two strikers in behind. It's not really worked, has it? Nothing's really worked against Crystal Palace so far. Pepelu out here to Fresneda. NDI is there. Oh. NDI is still there. That's a shit pass. Oh, that's not very good at all, though. How have we not scored? Oh, my God. I will not be gifted a better opportunity to try and find an equalising goal against Crystal Palace this afternoon. Or what he says. As he actually then crafts a better opportunity. Still doesn't take it, though. Robert Sanchez is in the form of his life, just as this Everton side have been in the form of theirs. Well in, Richarlison. Well in, Richarlison. Oh, Lacroix. Did it hit a hand? It didn't. Richarlison in the box again. God, I just can't do it against Palace, apparently. Esposito with the ball back. Quickly first time. Pepelu. No room. Fresneda. NDI, please be onside, Illyman. Thank you, Illyman. Up we go!
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
No, don't. Half time. Oh, mate.
The Witcher was so good for seasons 1 and 2, though. And most of season 3 was excellent, too. The last 2 episodes of season 3 of The Witcher were inexplicable. To Kuiper. Ferguson. I'm actually going to go through the gap and try and get forward quickly here. That's definitely not worked. Dobbik picked up a knock. Wharton into Malero and through the gap. Castellanos. It's Valentin, not Luke. The only Castellanos I could think of when my brain sees the name Castellanos is Luke Castellanos, but it's Valentin. Unless I'm misremembering Luke's surname. We will never misremember Valentin ever again. 2 of the highest quality goals you will ever see for Crystal Palace here this afternoon. Right then. I even jumped with the ball as well. That's an unbelievable free kick. On the back of their outrageous first goal, they've scored an equally impressive second. And our winning streak is definitely going to be over. No, I don't think The Witcher was as good as it was purely because of Henry Cavill. Everything up until the last 2 seasons of 2 episodes of season 3 was very, very, very good. But the last 2 episodes of season 3 were really off. Oh, I see. He was the one that got them to honour the law, was it? You'd have thought after seasons 1 and 2, though, after it being as successful as it was because they were honouring the law, they would have then just continued to honour the law because that was what was making it as popular as it was. Like, it's baffling. Fair enough, for season 1, if they were like, we don't really care about the story of the law, we're going to do it our way, and then Henry Cavill was like, no, follow the law, and they did, and it was really well received. You'd have thought that's enough of a sign to just keep doing it that way. It will die in season 4, and they'll have ruined it themselves. Charlison. Kuiper. Alright, good. Castellanos. Footwork. Oh, how have we not gotten to that? Corner Palace. Katamo to take it. Lucas Torreira has come on for Adam Wharton here for them. So win that and flick it around the corner. Dobbik's shaken off his knock. Trying to send De Kuiper away here, but A, why is De Kuiper the man furthest forward for me? And B, why has he made such a terrible run? Oh, Richarlison bounced off the fucking man. Fofana into Torreira and Malero. Well tackled by Ibanez. We need a Liverpool-esque level of performance here in this second half if we're to get anything from this game. Dobbik could, but won't, get us 1 back. Maxence Lacroix doing the business. Crystal Palace's 5 back is impregnable. Malero. Thank you. Now Fresneda's picked up a knock as well. So Fresneda's injured. Dovbik's injured. And this is just entirely ruining everything about the potential of the goodness of this season. Ref? No? Alright. Cheers to Kuiper. What the shit are you doing? Fofana with a corner. Floated in, keeper's ball. Five-star weak foot Mikalenko, it's the obvious choice. Esposito. It's meant for a Richarlison. Good. Oh, it's unbelievable for Crystal Palace. It's a good block. Don't know why he's rolled that. NDI. Cool. Malero came out of fucking nowhere. No, Daichi. NDI. I'm going to go to Esposito. I'm not going to go to Esposito because apparently the game doesn't want me to go to Esposito. Fuck me, you stupid cunt game. Pass the man I'm playing it to. Alright, cool. Well, we've just ruined our win streak immediately, haven't we? Malero. Through to Bard. I can't get near him. He's run it off the pitch. Corner Palace, 72nd minute. We've made changes to try and rescue something. In a minute. The only thing I'm going to rescue is Crystal Palace's charge towards the top of the Premier League. Mark Gahey, of all people. Don't foul him. Kamada. 3-0 Palace. The footwork's really, really good. And we are rejuvenating Crystal Palace's season for them. Sag. Ferguson. Esposito. Nothing's gone right in this game. Kamada. Out wide to Munoz. Ibanez out to Mikalenko. He's got 5-star weak foot, so perfectly capable to come on at fullback for the injured Fresneda. Bob will drive centrally here. Try and utilise that good footwork. What in the fuck, Lewis? Malero. Squares. Maitland-Niles. Rub salt in the wound, Ainsley. Castellanos offside. To Kuiper. Richarlison. Switch. Jump, Oscar. Good. Torreira. Into Melvin Bard. Castellanos. And Maitland-Niles. Daichi Kamada. Forward quickly. Spin. Spin well. I mean, I've not really got anywhere to run to other than the corner at the minute. Going to need some support, which has now arrived. Ferguson. Looking for the run of Dovbik, who spun brilliantly. Artem Dovbik. Whoa. Well, that's one. A consolation goal only, though. We are going to lose to Crystal Palace. All that matters, then, ultimately, is that we respond to this. Winning runs have to come to an end. And if they're to come to an end, then the quality and calibre of goal that Crystal Palace scored in this game is probably the only acceptable way for it to do so. Esposito trying to get in behind Mark Gahey here, but can't. Dovbik's goal was fantastic as well, so we've levelled out Daichi Kamada's goal, but the free kick from Castaños and the ridiculous goal in the first half as well, it was just so good. Going to be the difference makers here, and quite frankly, those goals on their own are good enough to win any game of football, let alone two in the same game. It will be... You're offside, aren't you? No, you're back on? No, you were still off. It will be 3-1 Crystal Palace here. And it's not going to be an easy game to try and bounce back with because it's Chelsea and then Manchester City. Thankfully, the City one is in the cup, not the league. Ref, blow your whistle, mate. Come on. Thank you. Let's just bounce back against Chelsea and we'll forget this one ever happened. Yeah. That was fucking shit. Chesnoid out. Yeah, they were bangers. Like, certified bangers. Oh, bottom of my back is fucking killing me.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so
How long's Fresneda out for? Don't know. 4 weeks with a sprained knee injury. It's fine. Just put Patterson in. He's not a problem. Yeah, pretty much, Griff. Make sure Chelsea's team is as it should be as well. First versus second in Premier League. Colomwani, Cole Palmer, Joao Felix, Yilmaz, Caicedo, Tchouameni, Mancini, Fofana, Cucurella, D'Angelo. Oh. And he's killed it. He's quick, though. Fucking hell. That's about it.
I've never even heard of Burning Girls on Netflix, Ben, let alone watched it. Thanks for following, Zizzy. Welcome to the channel, mate. I did see that you'd sent me DM to Unger. I hadn't gotten to the point of reading it yet, I'm afraid. Let me have a look now. This is where I get copyright struck for the Liquidator. Meh, 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 meh. No worries, Tuwanga. My ears, lost no help. Chelsea with a 4-2-3-1. Marco Carnesecchi in goal. Cucurella, Fofana, Mancini, D'Angelo. Moises Caicedo and Tchouaméni. Joao Felix, Cole Palmer and Yilmaz with Randall Kolomoani up top. Chelsea are second in the league. We are somehow still top despite losing to Crystal Palace. So a little bit of a let-off. Chelsea's side's pretty bloody good though. Cole Palmer is 89 rated. The majority of the side is 85 plus. So we are up against it here. Very much so. Thought the Crystal Palace game was difficult. This one could be an entirely different world of pain. To Kuiper and Ferguson quickly to Richarlison. D'Angelo with that. Superb. 71 defensive awareness. All right. Joao Felix. Into Cole Palmer. Pull back nicely to Tchouaméni. And Joao Felix. And Colin Moani. Thankfully, offside. He hit the post. It looked like it was going to rebound straight to Yilmaz. Thankfully, the whistle went before it had a chance for me to get annoyed about a rebound goal, because it wouldn't have counted anyway, even if it had gone in, but it didn't go in the first place, so it's okay. A warning shot, though, certainly, that Chelsea mean business today. We mean business, but we just went out of business against Palace, so whether we can get back in business today, I don't know. Yilmaz, drawing defenders here, there and everywhere. Joao Felix, Kolomoani well intercepted. Let's get rid of it, please. Richarlison on the break. Esposito. And to Kuiper. There's space. There's space. There's loads of space. No! Wrong channel. Kolomoani. Playing winger for the day. Well, for the moment, anyway. Aurelien Tchouaméni finds Colin Moani. Cole Palmer. There's Joao Felix. And Chelsea have ripped us apart. You can't cope with play like that. So free-flowing, so high tempo. Can't press buttons quickly enough to get tackles in or track runners. That is Chelsea in front. The streak is over. I mean, I could go on and on and on about defensive AI, but I have gone on and on about defensive AI enough. You guys know what you're looking at. Richarlison looking for Ferguson. Lovely run by Dovbyk in the gap. Artem Dovbyk. Artem Dovbyk. Artem Dovbyk. Near post OP for him right now. 5-star weak foot comes in handy. And we are instantaneously level. Took me a little while to get up to speed with Artem. We're up to speed again. We were back down to earth with a bump against Crystal Palace. Then when we went 1-0 down, we were so far back down to earth we'd actually gone underground. But we've surfaced again, and it's Everton 1, Chelsea 1. Time to start getting our way towards Cloud 9 again, please. Ferguson, Richarlison, Esposito's on the run. Richarlison, Pepelu, heavy touch. Oh, well read by Fofana. No! No! It's fine. That was just internal panic. Supposed to go to Richarlison, but don't worry about it. Tchouaméni. Yilmaz. Oh, De Kuyper's done really well, and then there's just another man there. Yilmaz. Branthwaite. Can it rebound back to Chelsea any more times? The answer is probably yes. Colin Mawani. Ibanez steps in well. This time, when we make a tackle, we keep the ball. That's lovely, isn't it? Richarlison, you have it, mate. Get away from Mr. Palmer, though. Here's Lewis Ferguson. He'll get away from Mr. Palmer, too. Tchouaméni comes across and definitely fouls me. Little dink for Richarlison in behind, maybe. Nope, he's won the header well. De Kuyper kept it in play, but we've lost it. Palmer. Unnecessary, to be honest. Pepelu. And Ndia. Ndia keeps tucking very narrow, which is not really helping my width on that right-hand side. Richarlison. Oh, hello, Aurelian. How are you? Esposito. That's terrible. Well in, Ferguson. Colin Mawani trying to find a gap that didn't exist. Ndia. I nearly tried to do exactly the same. They've opened up a gap by putting in such a poor attempted tackle. And now Ndiaye's in behind. Need to find a man. That man is Lewis Ferguson. Oh, and he can't find Esposito, trying to get a 2-1 lead before half-time. I'd settle for a draw, given the way that Chelsea are playing right now. But if we can scrape a win out of it, just to get back to W ways, and at the same time take some points off a rival in what is turning out to maybe be a title challenge, then that'd be lovely. Ferguson looking for Esposito, who spins well. You are offside, Mr. Richarlison. Ah, Emma. Hello, sir. Wrong spreadsheet, Jez. Where are you? 5th. Okay, we're a little bit late with yours, Emma. I apologise. Fucking 5th. What's a week between friends? Happy 45th month, sir. Thank you for your continued support on Patreon. Cheers. Cheers, I don't like ads. Fail. Oh, again, it's the tempo. Richarlison. It's just not good enough.
Referee, if you want to blow a half-time whistle, I would be very happy to hear it. Very happy indeed. Thank you, Mr. Ramsdale. Oh, my lord. How are you supposed to defend against that? You just quite literally can't press buttons on the controller quickly enough. Joao Felix with the corner. And we'll clear it, I think. Esposito's done well. That will be half-time, but we are pushing our luck. Right, I need a pee again. I need to stop drinking so much water. This is like a fucking racehorse today. Back in a sec, lads. Have a feline visitor. How long before she gets told off? Finners, thank you for the follow, mate. It would be very generous of you, Griff, but by all means don't feel pressured to. Ferguson with a switch. Oh, has left Kukurea for dead there. And teammates are getting into the box. And it's a decent delivery. It's a teasing one. And unfortunately, it doesn't find a teammate. Cole Palmer, Joao Felix, Colin Mawani, back to Palmer. Chelsea are so good in possession. They are genuinely untouchable at times. I just cannot get near them. Thankfully, they're not getting near the goal, though, yet. Oh, the only reason you haven't yet is because the card won't let you. Just India things. Branthwaite and De Kuiper. Ferguson forward. Esposito's made a great run. Ah, and the ball's not good enough. Joao Felix. Oh, nice. Caicedo. Yilmaz, Caicedo. And Colin Mawani's just stood on his own. Don't lose Joao Felix on his own. Is he onside there? No, thankfully. Ramsdale with an unreal save. But Colin Mawani is offside more often than he's onside for Chelsea this afternoon. If he could keep himself the right side the line, maybe they might get a second goal today. Just a little dink for Ndiaye there. Maybe I need to slow things down and be better in possession myself. I keep trying it though, and every time I slow it down to try and be slightly better in possession, Chelsea just mug me and get the ball back again. Here's Ferguson. Nowhere to go. Looking for Dovbyk. That's not Dovbyk. That's Dovbyk. Artem Dovbyk. Good save by Karnaseki. Well, it's a chance. Pepelu will deliver. And up we go. Fofana. Ndiaye chests it down. No room. Ferguson telling me where to go. Oh, I tried to play the ball out wide again to Pepelu, but couldn't do it. Chelsea attacking very well. In possession are very good. Defending very well. I fear if there is to be a winner in this game, it is only going to be the home side. Cole Palmer. Another Ramsdale save today. That one a bit more straightforward from an effort that was ambitious at best. Joao Felix. Ooh. Draws another save out of the former Arsenal man. Palmer with a delivery. No! Off the bar, off the back of the defender and in. That's an own goal, I think. I don't think the initial header was over the line. It may well have been, but I think it came down, hit the bar, and then hit the defender in the back of the leg. We see it from a better angle, off the bar. Yeah, it's just hit Ferguson on the hamstring, and it's gone over the line. There is nothing you can do about that. And it has gone down as a Lewis Ferguson own goal. 2-1 Chelsea. Told you there was only really one side that were looking like they were going to win it, and they are leading again. Well in. Break, 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 break. No. Yilmaz. D'Angelo forward from fullback. Cole Palmer. Thankfully we haven't seen Palmer get into a dangerous central position in or around the box. He's always about 25, 30 yards away. Esposito trying to take the touch, turn and then run. And he took the touch, turned and then stood there and got tackled. 20 left. It's going to be 3-1 to them, more so than 2-2, I think. Colomwani's onside at last. Save. There you go. Go on then. Go away. Come on, score some fucking goals. I'm trying, Mr. Willie. Giving it a good old fucking go, Mr. Willie. Just not happening for me, Mr. Willie. Your faith is misplaced and misguided.
Patterson to Esposito, who's now out on the wing for us. We've had a switch around. We've brought Quinones on up top. Oscar Bob is now out on the left. And hopefully the former City man, or actually, to be fair, current City man, as it stands, can do something. Quinones off the bench. That's the chance, mate. That's what we brought you off the bench for, and you've not done it. Bob, no, it's not where I was supposed to go. Caicedo, Cucurella. Felix. Colomwani. Onside. When he's offside, he beats me. When he's onside, I tackle him. He's really weird, Colomwani. Dovbyk through that gap. Cucurella. That's the difference. That extra half a yard of an interception at times is the difference. That and a very lucky bloody deflection off the bar. Oh, go on, Dovbyk. Please, Dovbyk. Thank you, Mr. Dovbyk. 2-2. Artem has very much arrived. My faith was not misplaced. Joao Felix. Chelsea looking for a third. Oh, don't. I thought they were about to get it too. Really? That's your clearance, is it? Patterson. Terrible touch. Terrible touch by Esposito, but I tell you what, it's done really well to win it back. Pepelu under pressure from Colomwani finds Ferguson. Tosin Adarabioyo has read that so comfortably into Yilmaz, who's lost it and then won it back again because Oscar Bob has a hinge on his hip and just bent in half. I don't know. Away, please. Thank you. Flick it. Oh, a 2-2 draw. I'll take it. They smashed me for the majority of the game. But thanks to Mr. Dovbyk at the double, we've been able to take a single point. It was Dovbyk's fuck card that
Just a couple of questions for
made me acknowledge or research him a little bit more to then put him on my radar for this save.
Thanks, that's
Oscar Bob's not playing the football. Well, he can't fucking play next game, can he? Actually, no, let's play Jimmy.
Oh, really, Daniel?
Visitors, Manchester City, and your very own Toffees, Everton.
I'm starting. Go on, me. Cody's given you a few options there, Sam. Oh, fucking Ruben Diaz. I can't wait to play against Ruben Diaz. In the Carabao Cup, City, Doku, Haaland, Foden, Nunez, Valverde, Rodri, Fardiol, Ruben Diaz, Callum Doyle and Issa Kabore with Ederson in goal. They haven't really rotated much. I've rotated a little bit whilst still ensuring that some first team players are involved. This is what we had the ambition of creating some extra depth in the squad for in the summer window for cup runs like this. We anticipated for Europe too, but not quite so lucky. Blomqvist in behind here. Sharp turn early doors. A decent delivery. Dovbyk obviously has to start with his current form. James Garner hasn't been starting, and that first time pass is probably exactly why we went and signed Pepelu. Because he's just better. Oh, won that back. Garner. That was better from him. Dovbyk looking for Quinones. Use your legs, Julian. As opposed to any other part of your anatomy. Good lad. Julian Quinones! Everton 1, Manchester City 0. We just played Chelsea. A cold finish from Julian. We're in front in the Carabao Cup. Doku. He's a bit quick. He's away from it. Erling. Doku. Ibanez. Brilliant stop. Doku can't quite believe it. Corner for Manchester City to take short, which they have done. Doku again, but Carey's won it off him and races away with it. The youngster starting ahead of Oscar Bob, who's obviously cup tied here. Carey up against Fardiol. Done really well there, young Carey. Didn't quite open up the way we hoped it might do for the counter-attack, but stopped them from scoring and kept our move alive. Patterson, Dovbyk, Carey out wide now with an option in the middle. Oh, not that option though. Quinones, Blomqvist, Blomqvist! Blocked by Doyle. Carey will deliver. And it's not a bad delivery. Patterson's up. Oh, and it's just wide from Nathan. That's a good chance. I genuinely thought that was going in. I'm not going to catch him, so I'm just going to have to bring a defender across. Good save. Haaland furious he hasn't buried that in the bottom corner. Rodri will go across and take the corner. And Patterson, after nearly scoring with a header at one end, Clears defensively with one at the other. Ruben Dias is all over me here. Go for a big switch though. Look for Patterson, who can win his aerial challenge again. Dovbyk has young Carey forward. Carey against Fardiol. You know what? Quinones could be in again. Reminds Iskabore's done really well. Dovbyk, Ferguson spins. Finds Mikolenko, who's been begging for some first team football. Oh, it's excellent. I should have played the extra pass. It's going to be a corner. Doyle in the way. Carey again with a whip now. Dovbyk's up. Away by Erling quite spectacularly. Longfist. Carey. Brilliant turn. And does find the pass. Lewis Ferguson from the edge of the box is well blocked. Corner City. Foden's going to go short, I think. No, he's not. He's putting it in the middle. Oh, Ibanez taking no risks. No risks. Everybody's falling over everyone else. Go on, Carey. Oh, what a challenge. Doku. I'm worried about the run of Haaland. I should be more worried about the run of Doku. And breathe. Patterson, Carey. That's poor. Oh, it's a lovely first time pass. Doku's just so fast. Nunez, Doku again. Rodri with support. Erling. Erling. Calm it, Erling. Ferguson, looking for Blomqvist. Quinones, come feet. Well, Haaland's injured apparently. Sorry about that. Rodri. Not Rodri, Foden. Nunez. Still Nunez. Oof. Carey. Garner. Quinones is going again. Callum Doyle's done really well. Oof. Doku. I don't know who's playing on the right hand side for City because everything they do is on the left. Doku and Haaland together as a partnership have just been relentless in this game so far. Thought that might have deflected in for another own goal today. Still 1-0 up with 3.5 minutes plus stoppage of the first half to go. Ramsdale's punch above Erling Haaland ensures that remains the case for now. City still trying their best to change that. If I could get anywhere near them and they could stop doing these fancy bloody flicks, then that'd be great. We have gotten near them. We've gotten the ball away. That's bloody great. We will lead at half time. Forgot Valverde was on the pitch as well. He's barely touched it too. Ref. This is so tough today. All the 3 play games we've done so far have been really, really difficult. Really, really tough.
actually a really close game, to be fair. Valverde, Foden. It's a nice turn. There's Nunez. Uh-oh. Nice, Blomqvist, Milikolenko, Quinones. Oh, it's brilliant. It's everything but the final ball is what it is. Doku. I just tried to outmuscle him. Apparently that's easier said than done. Mateus Nunez. Blocked well by O'Brien. Might have been replaced in the starting lineup by Roger Ibanez, but he and Roger have made quite a good partnership in this game so far. Both vying for the same spot alongside Jared Branthwaite, of course. Dovbyk, no one's getting close to replacing Artem Dovbyk in the starting lineup at the moment, that's for sure. Regardless of any form of any other striker. Oh, and if he had the pass there, Quinones could have been in for a second to put his name very firmly in the hat to start ahead of Esposito, who's actually not scored for a little while. I didn't even see Gavi there. Well held, Ramsdale. Quinones. We will go Blomqvist. And then look for Dovbyk. That's not Dovbyk. Carey's won it though. Haaland to Gavi. Not the go-to left winger. Should hopefully be easier to deal with than Doku was. Not entirely too sure why they've replaced Doku with Gavi, but maybe it will become apparent as the game progresses. Less than half an hour for it to progress into, though, at the moment. Had to rely on penalties a lot in the Carabao Cup this year on FC25, let alone in this particular save. Certainly in the player career mode with Burnley, we utilised penalties a lot. But at the minute, the scoreline is doing the job. But for how much longer? Gavi, Haaland, crosses it. Here's Fede Valverde, and that's wide. Oh, Gavi's got left wing secondary, does he? Nunez for De Bruyne. Okay, sweet. Patterson's knackered, so let's take him off for De Kuiper. O'Brien's knackered, so let's put Hansen in. Dovbyk for Richarlison up top. Richarlison. Carey. Garner. This Richarlison off the bench. Immediately involved. Very heavily involved immediately. Ferguson. What? Okay. Gavi. And Rodri. Gavi again. De Bruyne. Foden. Valverde. Oh, get there, Vitali. Thank you, mate. Lucas. I tried to play that through the air to Ferguson, but never mind. Found him nonetheless. He's done brilliantly. Quinones looking to get away with that pace. Drill it to Carey. That's De Bruyne. Oh, Kev. Should have known he'd have done the right thing at the right time. It's De Bruyne. Garner. Bit of space for Carey.
We'll try and dart inside early doors as well. Well in, young Carey lad. Oh, well in, Rodri lad. Gavi. Get to it. Short. Win that. Oh my God, what's going on? Offside is what's going on. No. Well, that's lucky. That was supposed to go to the bloody left back. I might end up scoring because of it. No, Doyle's done well. No, Quinones has done even better. There's Richarlison. We are going to score because of it. Well, I couldn't have got more lucky if I tried. But Richarlison off the bench has come along to make it 2-0. And we will progress through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Quinones, tenacious in his determination to win the ball back. And Richarlison just had to be at the right place at the right time, which he was. Twice we've scored against Manchester City. And a clean sheet might well be on its way. This is a decent response to the defeat to Crystal Palace. Battling very hard against Chelsea for a well-earned point. And then beating what was definitely a very strong Manchester City side in the Carabao Cup to put us just one round away, I think, from a final at Wembley. Some of the passes and the accuracy or lack thereof. Valverde. I can't get there. I can get there. Blomqvist, no you don't. Garner and Carey. Richarlison. Make it 3. Lift it. Go on, lad. Oh. Worth a go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's game. Everton through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Our march for some silverware this season continues. Sorry, Pep. But not really that sorry, if I'm honest. Liverpool 2, Manchester United 1 in one of the other quarterfinals. Palace beat Chelsea by 7-6 on penalties. So Arsenal, Everton, Liverpool and Crystal Palace are in the hat for the semis. What's Jared Branthwaite saying? I dropped you for one game, Jared. It's fine. Don't worry. Your first team spot isn't under any sort of threat. James Garner's now grown to 81, but will have peaked. What does the league situation look like at the minute? We are still top after 16 games. So as we head into the episode tomorrow, we will progress into the second half of the league season. Will we still be top over Christmas? Into the new year? At the end of the season? Maybe. It's exciting times here at Everton. And I'll see you for more of them tomorrow. Right. Let's save that. What episode number is it? 6. We will record another one, so don't worry. Don't worry at all. We'll get some new names for the board behind me from the comment section of today's video, which went live just over an hour or so ago. I'm an idiot. Just started to upload a fucking player video on the main channel, which is obviously not what we want to be doing.
change that to episode 8. So I'll edit the we'll record now, and I'll edit the videos. I'll just make sure we get the full recording in, basically, or as close to as possible, and then I'll edit the Everton stuff either at the very end of the stream, or I'll just go offline and edit, depending on what the time is, etc. Just setting this player video to upload for the next couple of days. I was so close with a player career mode earlier to just sacking it in and starting a new managerial save. And that performance against Manchester United, just ever so slightly, has potentially delayed that decision being made. Maybe it's just a Burnley in the Premier League thing, and we'll get over it, but right. Let's put some new names on the board, shall we? Comments from that episode today. Helps if you delete the other name first, Jez. And then let's put Brandon in. Yeah, gameplay is really annoying at the moment. For the manager mode, we will, for the RTG, we'll do quite a bit of gameplay testing in between saves to try and find some sliders that we're happy with. It might generally just be the challenge being in the Prem with a lowly rated side, or lower rated, so they're not lowly per se, are they? Wow, FC Zurich just beat Bayern. Come on, lads. Tweet today's YouTube video out. Handy. Video just the music just stopped playing. You're close to a setting on the slider set that you're happy with. That's good news. We can definitely try that. Message from Quinones. It's going to be like, can I play, please? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I've thought about it now. Do I? Do we offer contracts to... I'm not going to offer contract to Neto, obviously. I think it's probably retiring, actually, yeah. But do we offer a contract extension to Tim and to Patterson? I don't see any reason why not at the minute. Let's just delegate a renewal. He's on 19 and a half. Boss. Yeah. Decent bodies to have is a good way of phrasing it. Right. We have slipped from first to second in the Premier League, but fear not! We have a game in hand. That game in hand is at home against Fulham to begin today. We then have the remaining games from the first half of the season. And as it happens, it rounds out the calendar year quite nicely as well. It's Leicester away and Brentford at home. Once we've finished the game against Brentford, we will have played 19 games, officially halfway through the Premier League season. We've Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-final away. We've Brentford in the FA Cup third round away. Arsenal, of course, Carabao Cup 2 legs for that competition. So 2 games away from Wembley in one competition, a few games away from Wembley in the other, and away from a Premier League title victory. But the longer we go on at the top of the table, the more we kind of start to believe that we might actually be able to pull this off. Saying thank you to Ryan, Jamie and Brandon Lee Dunsby for the support in the comment section and on stream. Thank you all very much indeed for that continued support. Do come across and join me on stream if you enjoy watching all of the content behind the scenes or would like to watch some extra content behind the scenes. Then I record everything that you see on all the YouTube channels live on stream on both Twitch, on chesnoidgaming.tv, and Chesnoid Live on YouTube. We multi-stream on multiple platforms. But for now, concentrating on the one game of football. It's Fulham at home. Oh yeah, they've got Decore, haven't they? I could probably put Quinones in for this one, to be fair. Let's do it. Why not? Ah, yeah. Hello, Ben. We're in Season 3, Bomber. Saison 3. I don't know what season is in French, so I just went with saison. How dissimilar to the simulation sliders are Cutsy set ads? Hopefully they work well. I'm sure they do. Fulham are mid-table at the moment. They've got a half-decent team. Safanov in goal, who's 80 rated. Oosterwolde, Bassi, Anderson and Teta. Lloydis and Berger. Smith Rowe, Wimmer and Doucouré with Rashford up top. Doucouré's kind of the odd one out in their attacking lineup because he's not that great. That said, he was really good against us when we played Fulham last time, if you recall. He was able to get an assist, setting through Marcus Rashford for a goal to give them a 1-0 lead at the time. I think we were able to come back to get a victory in that game. We've made one change for this one. Quiñones was desperate for a start, and after bagging a couple of goals recently, we've given him the nod ahead of Dovbyk to give Artem just a little bit of a break because he's been playing a lot of football recently. We don't want to risk an injury to our big boy up top. The big Ukrainian has been absolutely belting for us in the past few episodes. And here come Fulham again, and Rashford. That was moving, but thankfully it moved straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Ferguson and Pepperlu driven to Ndiaye. How good Oosterwolde's going to be at fullback, so we'll just try and drive around the outside of him and deliver across. Take the corner instead, it's fine. What can we do from the set piece? Pepperlu stands it up. Ibanez is there, scored a very good header against Arsenal, I think it was recently, to give us a 2-0 win there. That's a great header out to Pepperlu again, who will look to deliver a ball into the box and find a teammate. He has found a blue shirt. It's just the wrong shade of blue. Up we go. Well up, Roger. Big Rog. Roger. Patterson. Cutting that back. Ndiaye. Quiñones. Lovely. Out of his feet. And it's another corner. We're putting the pressure on. Are Fulham going to cave under it? No. Safanov is a one-man defensive machine at the moment. Ibanez, though. Oh, as far as I'm concerned, didn't foul the man. He had two in the middle against one defender, and surely we would have gone 1-0 up. Although Safanov has had different things to say about that of late, hasn't he? So maybe not. Yeah, what? The speed so low just doesn't... It's not entertaining, I don't think. I find it hard to make entertaining gameplay with the speed set so low. Lloydis and Doucouré. Lloydis again. Doucouré again. Oh, what a ball. Onside Patrick Wimmer. And great footwork. The finish, not so impressive. All things going well for Fulham until the final ball. They've needed their goalkeeper to stay level here. We didn't need ours there, but we certainly didn't do anything with any of the defenders that would have made the situation any different. Quiñones from range. That's in. It really wasn't far wide. Win that. Well up, Richie. Advantage in our favour, I think. Little dink. Please keep that in. Put pressure on the keeper. Running around like a headless chicken with Esposito there. Smith Rowe.
And Rashford. Well intercepted by Ibanez. I was asking a bit much. Rashford. Smith Rowe. Well in, Mr. Patterson. Great slide tackle, Mr. Patterson. Berger. Back to Lloydis. Nicely into Abdoulaye Doucouré. Yikes. Ferguson out to Pepler. Oh. Uh-oh. Jared Branthwaite down. And he's going to have to be stretchered off here. Our highest rated outfield player. Our most influential defensive player. I fear the knee. Very much so. I fear the knee. O'Brien will come on in his place. But that might change our plans for the January transfer window if he is injured long term. With the entire set you've got at the minute, the AI are crossing lots, are capable of doing fluent counterattacks, and having close games when it comes to stats, and a better mix of 1-1 or 3-3 instead of it being more towards one or the other. Okay, cool. And at what level is that? Like, as in what club are you playing as? Man United? Is it in your Man United save? Kyle, thank you for the 37th month subscribed, mate. NDI trying to get the better of Oosterwolde, and he's done that very well indeed. And look at the run of Esposito. Oh, that I can't find. That challenge that Oosterwolde put in there is an issue I have with the gameplay as well. Like, the defender is absolutely nowhere near the plate. Like, that there. What is that stand tackle there? He's like 2 feet away from the ball, stretches, and he's no closer to the ball when he stretches. So that just completely takes the defender out of the game, and you just run away. That happens a lot. Smith Rowe. Back to Lloydis. Oh, hello. Oosterwolde. Alright, Fulham are turned into Barca. Smith Rowe, thank you. Ibanez away. Doucouré brings it back down. Well in. Oh. Well, I thought well in, Pepperloo. Well in, certainly Lewis Ferguson. And here is Pepperloo again. With Richarlison quickly forward. Esposito. Ndiaye is the option out wide. It's Patterson that's found. Then to Ndiaye. Little ball in. Richarlison's up. Knock this down with Esposito. Oh, the plan was to play a 1-2. Esposito fell over. Here he is now, though. Oof. Safanov with another good save. Has been a little while since Esposito scored, you know. A couple of episodes, perhaps. It's been a couple of months since O'Brien really had a run of first-team football, but he might well be getting it soon. But if he is to have a run of first-team football soon, and he's going to be on the end of set pieces like that, I'm going to need him to do better. I think he's off there. I tried to step. Rashford is on. I didn't step well enough. Roger Ibanez. Oh. Ben, thank you for the follow, mate.
We're dominating creation, but Safanov's made some good saves so far. I imagine he's up there for man of the match so far. Berger. Okay. Rashford. Thank you. Ferguson. And Ndiaye. Nice sharp turn. Ferguson through the gap. Esposito's going. Esposito's gone. Esposito is not in. However, Esposito's down. Don't tell me I'm going to lose someone else. We've already lost Branthwaite. Esposito might be getting back to his feet. He is indeed back to his feet. This could be a killer game for us. Right before the January transfer window. We might be losing a number of players here. If Esposito's out long term, which hopefully he won't be, but if he is, we do have Gift Orban we can recall from loan. The centre-back situation is more difficult, but a centre-back situation is more easily solved with a smaller budget than an attacker is, so we might be okay. Oh, Ndiaye, that is poor, mate. You've got to get that down the line. It's just not good enough. Rashford's offside. Not good enough from him either. Patterson. Quinones. And Ferguson. That's a Quinones. The space for Ndiaye. Ndiaye found. Ndiaye's doing really well. The cross is not great, however. That ball is. To Corey, to Rashford. Well in, Jake. Got 20 million. David, 20 million. To Kuiper. Richarlison. Try and leave Kenny Tete for dead. Nope. Wimmer. I don't think it'd be enough for John Stones, but John Stones would be a great signing. And he is former Everton, you are right. Rashford, tackled by O'Brien. Richarlison, he's on the run through. He might have a knock, Esposito, but he could still have a large part to play in how this game pans out at the end of it. Ndiaye. And Quinones. Just trying to find a man in enough space. Oh, it's meant for Ferguson to do the damage. John Stones is at Aston Villa at the minute in this save, isn't he? Safe. Christ. Thank you. Throwing that straight to me. No, it was meant for Lewis Ferguson, and they got stuck on the man and couldn't do anything about it. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Honestly, it's pinball, not football at times with this fucking gameplay engine. Frostbite just isn't built for fucking football, is it? To Kuiper and Ferguson, looking for Richarlison. Esposito making that run. I shouldn't have paused that there. He's about to go straight through. Dovbyk and Quinones will swap. Pepelu for Garner. Bob for Richarlison, I think. It's not a bad cross. It's not a bad header. It's a very straightforward save, though. Bowled out. Quinones finally has a little bit of space. Nice little decoy run too. Ref? No? Alright. Jankovic. Patterson gets the toe in. Jankovic will still get it to Emil Smith-Rowe. Good block by Jake O'Brien. drill it to Quinones here, actually. Good hold-up play. Pepelu. Okay. This is building. Ah, it will find Ndiaye. We'll take the advantage. Quinones. Quinones still. Challenge Sanderberger. Wow. I was powering up then and there. What a turn by Rashford. No, Marcus, please. That's safe. 83rd minute. Still 0-0 here. Very difficult. Oh, come on. Very difficult game so far. There's got to be a goal in it somewhere, though, surely. There's got to be a goal in it somewhere. Quinones. It's meant for Ferguson. Quinones. And Ndiaye in the overlap. There we go. We are going to find Ferguson when we want him. Pepelu. Quinones. Ndiaye. Ball back. Richarlison. At your feet. Ferguson. At your feet. I can't find any room behind. Ndiaye. Ah. So painful. There's just no space back there. Play as many passes as you like. Accurate passes to men that are in space. But then when it comes to actually having a shot, the space disappears. Wimmer. Well in by Takoipa. Oh, I should have played that through the air. That's my bad. If it costs me a goal, then fair enough. Rashford. It won't. It might. Wimmer. Kenny Teta. It still could. Wimmer with good footwork. Richarlison. And breathe. And a very large breath of relief. For all of Safanov's good saves at the other end, it was Ramsdale that made sure the result stayed at 0-0, ultimately. A draw isn't great, but if we can win the next two against Leicester and Brentford, we may well still end the day and the calendar year top of the table. Goose, thank you for the follow, pal. Esposito, 4 weeks. Branthwaite, 2 months. Both injuries could have been longer. Both injuries actually put us in a position where I can't field an 11 at the moment without calling up another youngster from the youth team. Wow, that's not what I expected. But at present, I need to call up some more youth players because I cannot field a full team and squad. We do have some decent youngsters, or at least some okay youngsters. 68 rated goalkeeper Thomas Bennett might well even be in a position to come up and be our backup goalkeeper next year, if we're completely honest. Henry Davies, it was a striker we were missing now, but let's be honest, Fabio Mendes is not there yet. So let's do Davies. He's slower, but he's got better passing, etc. So we can now field a full squad and bench. Yikes. But we can't afford any more injuries or many more injuries. Otherwise, I really am going to run out of players. Thankfully, we've got a fairly full youth system at the moment, so I can just about cope with it. A game on Christmas Day because game's really well made. 1 point behind Chelsea. Let's see if we can get a win this time. Goose, thank you for the follow and then the subsequent Prime Gaming sub, mate. That's very good of you indeed. Cheers, pal. It could have been a lot worse for Branthwaite. A lot worse for Branthwaite, you're right. Oh, thanks for the chance. I know the youth tournament ends soon. We don't care. Friday, December 25th. Just going for a quick toilet break and then we will finish the rest of the episode. Be our bizzle. Yeah, it was a metatarsal, wasn't it, for Branthwaite. At least it's a it's a 2-month broken toe as well, rather than a broken toe. I mean, he went down holding his knee, because of course he did. No, O'Brien's not fucking fit. Let's make sure Leicester's side is as good as it should be. Do 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 do. I don't know why it keeps defaulting, go down to fucking top of the reserves. Daka. Oh, I just had flashbacks. Patson Daka scoring against me last time. Yeah. Maffeo, Robinson, Mass Hermanson, Anthony Robinson. Alright. Other than the one change, they were as good as they could be. Not much more I can do though, is it, with the injuries? Oh no! Do 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 do. And your foxes. Okay, wires. She said Leicester City. And you're the Toffees. Right, Leicester City with a 4-2-3-1. They've still got Patson Daka up top, who shocked us last time. Matt Hermanson in goal for them. Robinson, Timber, Simakana Maffeo, Skip and Sumare, Manus Solomon, Fatawu and El Kanous with the aforementioned Patson Daka up top. Obviously with 3 major first team injuries now. We are not where we would like to be as a squad. We're very, very close to where we'd love to be in the league. Chill. Oh, but in the opening 2 minutes, we're not where we'd like to be with regards to the scoreline. Shot blocked. All right, El Kanous. Thank you. Patson Daka can piss off. Richarlison, switch it out to NDI. Jump, any man. Good lad. Alright. Maffeo into the channel for Patson Daka. Back to Fatawu, who on his left will be dangerous. El Kanous now. I'm just trying to hold him up. Get bodies in the way. Leicester dangerous here. All back to Sumare. Not the go-to goal scorer. Manus Solomon could certainly put it in the back of the net. El Kanous will.
Leicester 1, Everton 0 in the 11th minute. We are behind in the game that could potentially see us go top of the league. Ferguson to Dovbit. Cool. I tried to accelerate and he was running through fucking treacle. Well in. Patterson pokes it. And Di will get there. Anthony Robinson is with me. Dovbit holds it up well. Really nicely done by the forward. Pepperlu. Bye. It's not the first time Ollie Skip's done that, is it? In this game so far, it might not have been Ollie Skip. I think it was El Canoes. Regardless. Not the first time a Leicester midfielder has done that in an attempt to try and stop us. There's not really much room here, though. We're getting quite fortunate in maintaining possession right now. Richarlison has been murdered there. And he's stayed down hurt now as well. What is happening? This is the start of a potential fully blown injury crisis. William, Mr. Ferguson. NDI. Dovbik. NDI again. Dovbik again. Late in front of the man that's running. It's Lewis Ferguson. Oh, and that looked like it was destined for the top corner until the very last moment. Christ. Anna Solomon. Canoes. Sumare. Okay. Anna Solomon. Well in. Pepperlu to Ferguson. Over in the eye. Anthony Robertson. And Dovbik. Nice. So much room to work with here. But we've got bodies. Oh, it's given. Alright, it's not given away. Nzio got there first and then just didn't care about the football, apparently. And now Patson Daka is tearing us apart. El Canoes fires over the bar. I've done a lot of chasing bodies in this recording session. Whether it's this game or the 3 that we played in the last episode. We're able to get the win against City. We're able to get a draw against Chelsea. But it's felt like almost every game has been more like the Palace one than anything else. Richarlison's going to get down the line here. Quinones was in a good spot, but Maffeo just quite simply comes across and takes it off me. I feel rather thwarted offensively and a bit toothless at the moment. Nothing I try works, and I can't seem to score many goals. Ferguson. Quinones. Out to Richarlison. Can we get it to Dovbik? The answer is no, not quite. Urian Timber gets up. Ferguson, Pepperlu, Ferguson again, looking for, well, Dovbik was the plan, but apparently it wanted to go all the way to Windy Eye. And that's part of the problem. Brilliant. Canoes and Daka. And Daka still. Roger Ibanez doing very well. Little dink to Richarlison. Bring it down away from Fatawu. Nicely done. Drill it to the middle. Again, I don't know why NDI keeps drifting so central. It's annoying me. I was playing the ball out to Patterson there, but it wouldn't let me do it. Challenge. Well up Mr. Ibanez. Pepelu couldn't get it out of his feet. We're 1-0 down at half time. Ref. Ref! Fucking hell. I was ready to just put the controller down and everything. Ndi, I've not changed Ndi's role. He's just suddenly decided to start drifting inside. He's on winger attack. Pepelu. Ndi. Space. Quinones. On. Open the taps, mate. Richarlison. Pulls kindly for Quinones. Tried to play that back to Pepelu twice. Oh, and if Leicester sing this same fucking song one more time, I'm going to do my nut. No, he's a right footer. Ndiaye's right footed. Like, he never used to do it. And so, most of the time he doesn't. But he keeps doing it of late, and it's stopping me getting forward the way that I want to. Dovbyk and Ferguson out to Richarlison. Trying to get away. Can we get this to Dovbyk? That's the plan. There he is. And there very nearly was the goal as a result. Urian Timber under pressure here, but he's dealt with it well, and Anthony Robinson will get away for Leicester. We've not really caused Mads Hermansen enough problems in this game. We couldn't score against Fulham, and so far we can't score against Leicester either. And at the minute, our attempts to try and be top of the table by the end of the calendar year might see us closer to out of the Champions League spots by the end of the year if we can't turn this around. Well on, Richie. Pepelu. Right, run for me, lads. Dovbyk through the gap. Away from... Oh, come on! Come on! Unbelievable. The one time I've gotten Dovbyk clean through. Around the corner here. Ferguson, tuck it back. Oh, Dovbyk was waiting. It's not my day, gents. It is not my day. Feo, well in. Ndi. Run, Dovbyk. Oh, I tried to play it through the air and I missed the fucking LB button. Solomon. Elkanous. Well in. Stop. Jesus Christ, Leicester. They're just killing everyone. I'm getting, like, well and truly tilted by their shithousery, and it's working. Dovbik can't get the ball out wide to NDI. Every time we try and build something, it fails. Every single time. Can't get near him. Win that header. Well up. Ferguson getting away from his man. Right, turn towards goal. Here we go. Oh, fucking Nora. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Fasawu dancing towards the goal. Patson Daka. Elkanous, good block. Richarlison's up. It's probably his last action of the game, Richarlison. He's about to come off. I definitely put more power on that. Patterson to NDI again. Dovbik. Need runners. There they go. NDI. Get there, Quinones. Same old story. Doesn't matter how much power you put on it. They play it to the goalkeeper. Richarlison intercepts. Oh, fuck you. Of course it rebounds straight back to Leicester when I can play a through ball to a striker to get me in one-on-one. Daka. And Fatawu. Daka. Driven. Run, Quinones. Just run, pal. Fuck me. Elkanous. Robinson. Daka. Offside. There's 1 minute left though. I made those changes in the 73rd minute. And only in the 91st have they actually come on. Well, we were 11 games won in all competitions in a row. We've now won one of our last 4 or maybe 5. One of our last 4, I think. And that win was only in the Cup. We haven't won in the Premier League for 3 games. We've lost twice and drawn once. This is killing our potential season right now. And with Brentford to come next back at home, we absolutely need a win. Otherwise, I'm losing all sorts of faith. How long's Richarlison out for? Let's find out. 4 weeks. It is confirmed an injury crisis. Fresneda, Branthwaite, Esposito and Richarlison, 4 of our starting lineup are out injured for at least a month.
I've been dreaming. Exactly the same message. Yeah, I think loans is going to be the only option we have, really. They only have one. Okay. We got to win this one, surely. Google Maps should not count towards my screen time. I'm not addicted to my phone. I'm lost. It's been up and down, Tyler, today. Very much so. In both the player and managerial modes. Very up and down. Come on, hurry up. So's the lineups. Thank you. Brentford, not a great team. And in a straight match-up 4-4-2, we should be winning. They're, regardless of our injury woes right now, we should be winning this game. 9 times out of 10. So be prepared for this to be the 1 out of 10 that we don't win and probably lose. Our form has been electric for the majority of the season. But in the run-up to the January transfer window, where we were thinking, you know, who do we buy to add to this unstoppable team? Looks like the answer is going to be we're going to have to loan 3 or 4 players to deal with the injuries to that unstoppable team that have well and truly been stopped by people smashing into them and breaking their bones. To Kuiper. Ferguson turns away from the man. Pepperlu. Go to Quinones. That's not Quinones. That's Ferguson. It's fine. That's a Bob. There was not a player career mode episode yesterday. No. It was F1 yesterday. the Austrian F1 Grand Prix yesterday. I just, with recording schedules, etc., hadn't had the opportunity to get ahead. So I had to throw an F1 video live that we had sat in the back burner. To Kuiper. Bob. Farah Jallo. Hugo Duro. Jake O'Brien. Drill it quickly to Dovbyk. Spin your man. Alright, Christopher Ayer is more flexible, agile, and faster than Dovbyk, apparently. Farah Jallo. Big switch. Can we get there? De Kuiper says yes. Quinones, 2 feet. Dovbyk just needs to hold his run and keep himself onside, which I think he might well have just done. Artem Dovbyk, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Out of the air on the chest, the secondary control on the knee, and the volley off the post. Oh no, knee to knee it was. Knee to knee. We needed some quality, and that man just provided heaps of it. Wow. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. Well in, Ferguson. Bob with a nice turn, looking for Quinones. Here's Dovbyk. Oh. Well in. Into Kuiper does really well. Dovbyk. Quinones held his run. It's meant for Quinones, but it's gone to Bob. Bob will look for Quinones, and he's not going to get there. The Mesha wins that as well. Alright, fair enough, Brentford. Fabio Carvalho, counter-attack time for them. Alvaro Jallo. Side to Fabio Carvalho. And Lucas and Mesha. Well in. Okay, this is getting stretched already, and it's only the 21st minute. Quinones trying to use that pace, power, and strength. She's done well. Dovbyk. How can your control be so good for the goal and then so bad for that? Oh, that's really nicely done. Mikkel Damsgaard. Jallo tried to show him down the line. He duly obliged. Whew. Brentford corner. Bakwa with it. And it's not bad. Keeper's punch isn't convincing. Carvalho to Obrador, the 72 rated left back, who unsurprisingly can't do anything with it. Up we go, please, Dovbyk. Big header, but doesn't find Carey. Otherwise, he was in and away. Damsgaard. Lucas and Mesha. Oh, he's left me for dead. He's turned me brilliantly. Roger Ibanez comes across. For all of the new signings we feel like we're probably going to need in January, the new signings we bought in the summer have been so very, very good, haven't they? Looking for Quinones. Turning back. Ferguson. Pepperlu. Looking for Ferguson. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. That was really nice. Even kept running as if he was still in possession of the ball there. Duro doing really well, but De Kuiper making the better of it. And still the game is incredibly stretched here. It's just flying from one end of the pitch to the other with no real let-up in the tempo at all. Ferguson, Quinones, great first touch. Going to drive into that space. And Dovbyk doesn't find the back of the net. It's well stopped by the defender. And again, Brentford fly up the other end. This is the highest tempo game we've played for a while in terms of just the swing of it from one end of the pitch to the other. Pepperlu. Quinones through the gap. Quinones still. Brilliant tackle by Van der Berg.
pulling the trigger with that next step. And now we're on the defence again. What a ridiculous game of football this is turning out to be. Guess what's going to happen? Counter-attack. Carey. Looking for Dovbyk through the gap. Terrible pass. Lucas and Mesha. To Kuiper. Bob. Pepperlu. Ferguson. No, Ches. Well in, De Kuiper. Good for Quinones. And out to Bob. It might be time for another goal before half-time. Quinones on the run. Quinones still going. Quinones stopped. Two shots for us, one for them. That's the sort of game it's been. The majority of the game is just spent by people sprinting from one box to the other to then run back to the other box, then run back to the other box without actually having any shots. It's been relentless. Which is, I guess, why the playstyle is named the way that it is. Thankfully, Lewis Ferguson has it. So my central midfield pairing with the relentless Lewis Ferguson and the high stamina Pepperlu should be able to cope with it, but dearie me, it has been unstoppable. Well in, Pep. Carey. To Kuiper. And Bob. What is that, Oscar? What? And Mesha. Dam's go up. Solid tackle. Fall free to Dodo though. And Lucas and Mesha again. I want to overcommit, so he turns back the other way. Carvalho. Duro and Mesha tackled. Oh wait. Keep going. Keep going. Run for me then, Quinones. You are offside, pal. I saw that and still played the pass because I'm a fucking moron. Carvalho. Oh, hello. I know. I was supposed to go back to the keeper. Fucking Nora. Corner Brentford. Alvaro Jallo. Keeper's ball, maybe? Keeper's ball, yes. Came out really nicely. Oh, yes, Quinones. Go on, lads. Stretch those legs. Fuck! Dam's got Paul to Kuiper. Bob. Ugh. Just couldn't. I couldn't change player to the man I wanted at all there. In the end, thankfully, it hasn't cost me, but it opened the defence wide up there. When I wanted the fullback to run up the pitch, changed me to the centre-back who ran away from the play. I'm very lucky there that Brentford haven't equalised. We will not get away with that a second time. Quinones has done very well to win that. Let's try and slow it down. It's been an hour's worth of just pressing the sprint button so far. Let's slow it down. And change it. Let's play some football.
Pepelu, Dovbyk. Lewis Ferguson. Too many passes, Ches. Too many passes. Don't forget the ball, Pep. Well ridden. Dovbyk fucking offside. Patterson intercepts that nicely. Ferguson turns the man really well. And he's away. Really anyone to go to though. Quinones was there but not really findable. And Dovbyk just motionless. To Kuiper, looking for Bob. Out of his feet really well. Delivers. Can't get there with Dovbyk. Quinones is slightly deeper to pick the ball up. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. It was flying towards the top corner just like the way it did at Anfield. But the keeper's been able to get across to it. Pepelu nearly with the goal of the season. To replace his previous goal of the season. Uh-oh. Well in. Ferguson. Across to Kuiper. Kuiper still. Bob needs to make me the move. Bob's made the move. Trying to get me around the corner. Ridden the challenge from Dodo. Quinones. Oh, beautiful. Dovbyk, the destroyer. Everton 2, Brentford 0. Movement. And the quality of pass to find the channel. Artem Dovbyk scores a brace again. And he is surely now one of the Premier League's top goal scorers this season. Watch the movement between the defenders and then behind the number 4 is Sepp van den Berg. Quinones with the vision to find him and the finish on that left foot, a formality. Who's my signing of the season? I'd give you Artem. Yeah, probably, Jamie. Free kick, Brentford. Oh. Ibanez does well. Pepelu. Dovbyk. Carey. It's a terrible pass. Damsgaard trying to thread the needle the same way that we did. Our back was offside. To Kuiper to Bob. Bob to Quinones. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. I really thought he was. He still could. Quinones looking for Dovbyk, the destroyer. Van den Berg in the way. So close. We've not been good enough, really, in any game today. But we are going to get back to winning ways. Just no options half the time in this Brentford game. The 4-4-2s, in almost every instance, barring the sheer quality of touch from the striker and the movement as well. Dovbyk has been the difference here. And he's been the one to stop the stalemate between the 4-4-2s cancelling each other out. It's just been an unbelievable game of football in terms of the pace of it from one end to the other. Thankfully, we've got one of the best strikers in the division, who at the moment is the only one of my best players that's still on the bleeding pitch and fit enough to play. Artem Dovbyk is huge. Spurs lose as well. That's massive for us as we look to stay top. I think we might actually, with that defeat for Tottenham, go top again at the end of the month. The defeat to Leicester might well have put pay to that, though. Wait and see what the other results. So it might even been the draw against Fulham that put pay to that. It was. Oh no, it's Chelsea that are top. Tottenham are down in 4th. So we are a point off top then.
as we end the calendar year. And goal difference is only slightly in Chelsea's favour. Halfway through the season, we are very much in with a shout of winning the league this year. We're very much in with a shout as well of at least Champions League football. There's 5 teams on 30 points challenging for what they might consider a Conference League football position, but finishing 5th or 6th, lads, don't guarantee yourself European football as a result. It depends who wins the bloody cups, doesn't it? Southampton, bottom of the table, 7 points from 19 games. Yikes. Ipswich 19th, Burnley 18th, and it's a typically very busy month of January as well, especially considering that we're through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We also have the FA Cup thrown in there as well as a smattering of rather sizable Premier League fixtures too, including top of the table, current top of the table at least, Chelsea. We will look to spend our money that we have remaining on loans to fill out the squad again, to have some quality, because I'm missing Richarlison and Branthwaite and Esposito for a long time yet, weeks. Fresneda is on his way back, but won't be fit again for 2 or 3 games, I wouldn't have thought. So the January transfer window is going to have an entirely different complexion to it, to the one that we thought it was going to. But that's all for this episode. Let me actually just have a quick look and see who is the top goal scorer in the Premier League, because I bet Dovbik's up there. Dovbik's not only up there, Dovbik's top. Artem Dovbik with 15 goals in 18 games. What a decision it was to pick him up from Roma. Thank you very much for joining me, Artem. You're currently the reason why we are where we are in the division, and hopefully will continually be the reason why we stay where we are, if not get better, for the remainder of this season. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Enjoy your weekend. Come and join me on stream. If you haven't joined me already, there are links in the description to the Twitch channel and to the YouTube live channel. But that's all for me for today. I'll see you on Monday. That was episode 7. Episode 7. Everton S3 7. Dovbik the Destroyer. That's what we'll call that one, I think. Right. We will not be recording anymore today, but I am going to quickly edit the first of those 2 Everton videos here, if you don't mind. If you want to hang out for a bit, by all means, you are welcome to stick with. If you are done for the day, I totally understand. But we're just going to chill out for the next 20 minutes or so with a quick edit. What was that one? That was the one where we've recorded so much today. I'm losing track between episodes. Beat Brighton, lost to Palace, drew with Chelsea, beat City. Okay. What do we call that one? Was there a standout goal or moment in that episode? I don't know. Can't recall off the top of my head. No worries, Daniel. Catch you later, dude. And you, Dunder. Thank you for joining us so late, mate. This whole save really was a lone fest. You're right. You wait till the RTG starts again, pal. Esposito. You're desperate, aren't you, Davidenki? Desperate. Just the whatever the simulation sliders are in game, Marcus. It's not great though. I wouldn't advise it. We'll be changing it for the RTG save. We'll be tweaking sliders quite a bit. Can the streak continue? Yes and no, actually, as it happens. Welcome back to the Everton. Remo, you join us in the comment section and on stream for the 3 of you on the board, shall we? Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Palace on the way. Who've now apparently dropped. Crystal Palace. 5. Crystal Palace with 5 back formation, but it's serving them well this season.
No worries,
Robert
Jeffrey
Sanchez
Cancelated,
in
dude.
goal. Melvin Bard, Chris Ridley in Crystal Palace.
Tomorrow we may well start with F1 because that's now all of Thursday and Friday's content recorded. So tomorrow we'll start with F1 and then record career mode of some description, and then Friday we'll start with F1 and then record career mode of some description.
With a 5 back formation, but it's serving them well this season. Robert Sanchez in goal. Melvin Bard, Chris Richards, Mark Gay, Maxence Lacroix and Daniel Munoz, Adam Wharton and Yusuf Fofana, Alberto Malero, and we'd like to keep that going, please. Castellanos.
Oh yeah, there were these
Malero.
goals, weren't they?
Safe. Not safe! Not safe! Catrick Ronaldo style. Ronaldo. That was... I'm blown away! 1-0 Palace.
2 of the best goals you are likely to see. That free kick for Palace was unreal as
Richarlison's
well.
on the run. It's great movement. Richarlison's on the run. Great movement. It's not though. It's on the run. The middle.
I'd
It's
forgotten
not
about
quite
the
gonna
Palace
reach
goals,
top.
to be
It
honest.
will fall here for Pepelu though. We saw how good
All I
his long
remembered was
shots
the
can be
defeat.
recently against Liverpool, but I don't.
Oh, the CPU sliders. They're balked as well. Simulation is just the general sliders. So for gameplay type, you can have custom where you can obviously create your own. Like these are the old school sliders, and then there's CPU sliders, which is new. But it doesn't work very well at all. Like, shot frequency 4. Alright. Just played with custom and not customized, I just left it default and it feels alright. That's fair enough. We will try all that. As well as everyone else's slider
To try
settings.
and let fly yet, and nor will I, because Adam Wharton has defended that superbly. Oh, Lacroix just can't help himself at the moment. Giving the ball away. Ferguson. Pepelu. Pepelu! He nearly did it again. Challenge. Oh, it's not. Challenge. Oh, it's a challenge. It's a hell of a 3 on a run. My guy. Yippee indeed. All right, goal kick. Alisson. Keep it in. All right, goal kick. Captain. Richarlison's there. Try and get it to me. Richarlison's there.
Good evening, Cheese God. How are we, sir?
We'll drive inside, try and draw the defender towards me to then play it out wide. But actually, Munoz has done very well.
Skill move
And now
frequency
we might
1,
be in a little
yeah.
spot of bother. Castellanos
Save this actually. before
and
we
Jenny
go any
Welly and
further.
Branthwaite stopped him this time. Pepelu to Richarlison. Now there is space in behind Munoz. Sebastiano Esposito made the worst run he possibly could have. Lay that in front of Pepelu. Go back to Lewis Ferguson and then try and work it between the two strikers in behind. It's not really worked, has it? Nothing's really worked against Crystal Palace so far. Pepelu out here to Fresneda. Ndiaye is there. Oh. Ndiaye's still there. That's a shit pass. Oh, that's not very good at all, though. Ndiaye's still there. That's a shit pass. It's not really worked, has it? Nothing's really worked against Crystal so far. Oh my, in the form of against Crystal Palace so far. Pepelu out here to Fresneda. Ndiaye is there. Oh. Ndiaye's still there. That's a shit pass. Oh, that's not very good at all, though. How have we not scored? Oh my god. I will not be gifted a better opportunity to try and find us this afternoon.
You've just been sacked by your team in league racing after 2 races. How so? Yeah, I've not touched Ultimate so far this year, Marcus. I don't know anyone that has touched Ultimate so far this year. Is it Is it nutty?
Then crafts a better opportunity. Still doesn't. What he says. What he says. It's a better opportunity. Robert Sanchez in the form of theirs. And thank you, Illyman. Up we go. Wharton into Wharton.
Got battered 5-0 by Southampton. Oh, shit. We'll test, like I say, we'll test it in between saves.
It's Valentin, not Luke. Any Castellanos I could think of when my brain sees the name Castellanos is Luke Castellanos. Wharton into Luke's surname. Our winning streak is definitely going to be over. Esposito. Fuck me, you stupid. Was the top of the Premier League. Mark Gahey of all people. Don't foul. 3-0 Palace. The footwork's corner Palace. 72nd minute. Weeks. This season for them. Not really got anywhere to run to other than the corner. I mean, I've got not anywhere to run to. And we'll forget this one ever happened. So Palace. All that matters then, ultimately, is that we respond to them. Chelsea with a 4-3-1.
Yeah, no,
Marco
you're not
Carnesecchi
bad enough. You're not bad at the game, let alone not bad enough again to lose 5-0 to Southampton.
Marco Carnesecchi.
Who are you manager of though, Marcus? No worries, Davidenki. Catch you later, dude.
In goal, Cucurella, Fofana, Mancini, D'Angelo, Moises
Ipswich,
Caicedo and Chouameni, as well Felix, Cole Palmer and Yilmaz with Randall Colomo. Difficult. This one could be an entirely different world of pain.
Are you in the Euro second season, right?
Back nicely to Chouameni.
So you're asking for CDM the other day, yeah.
Colomwani. We just went out of business against Palace, so whether we can get back in business today, I don't know. For the moment, anyway, Aurelien Chouameni finds Colomwani, Cole Palmer, there's Joao Felix, and Chelsea tackles in all track runners. That is Chelsea in front. There's Joao.
What's Joao Felix and the just no attention that anyone pays him at all in this whole move. He's this guy here on the edge of the D. No one paid.
Anyway,
no one.
No one.
No one. No one.
There's Joao Felix, and Chelsea have ripped us.
It's laughable.
Looking for fair. Lovely run by Dov. Time.
Defensive awareness as a stat is non-existent. It's pointless. Doesn't do anything. They are not aware of their surroundings at all. Of course you can ask a question, Fazlia. Whether I answer it or not is a different question, but you can ask one.
Looking for Ferguson. Lovely run by Dovbyk in the gap. Artem Dovbyk. Artem Dovbyk. Artem Dovbyk.
The RTG will start when the Everton save finishes, so probably at the end of next season, which will be close to the end of the calendar month. And it will be with either Notts County, Bradford or Salford.
Near post OP for him right now. Fiercely level. Took me a little while to get up to speed with Artem. We're up to speed again. We were back down to earth with a bump against towards Cloud 9 again, please. Only trying to find a gap that didn't exist. Up to W, and we'll clear it, I think. Esposito's done. Joao Felix. Oh, nice. Joao Felix. Nice. Oh, inside there. No, thankfully. Ramsdale with an unreal save, but Colomwani is offside.
We're League 2. We're going with League 2.
More often than he's onside for Chelsea this afternoon.
I did like a
Could keep
test
himself
poll,
right side the line. Maybe they might get
and
a
so
second
far
goal
Notts
today.
County have 43% of the votes.
Dink for Ndiaye there.
But I'll do a proper YouTube video
Maybe
with
I
a
need to
poll as
slow
well.
things down and be better in possession myself. I keep trying it though, and every time I slow it down to try and be slightly better in possession, Chelsea just mug me and get the ball back again. Here's Ferguson. Nowhere to go. Looking for Dovbyk. That's not Dovbyk. That's Dovbyk. Artem Dovbyk. Good save by Karnaset's game. It is only going to be out to the former Arsenal man. But I think it came down, hit the bar, and it's an own goal. 2-1 Chelsea. Told you. 2-1 Chelsea. Told you there was only really one side that... That's the chance, mate. That's what we bought you off.
This was Quinones,
Bob is now out on the left. To be fair, current City man. As it stands. Can do something. Quinones off the bench. That's the chance, mate. That's what we brought you off the bench for, and you've not done it. Bob, no, it's not. That's the difference. That extra half a yard of an interception at times is the difference. That extra...
Why would you need to change
half
yours,
a yard of an
Cheese?
interception off the difference. That and a very lucky bloody deflection off the bar. Oh, go on, Dovbyk. Please, Dovbyk. Thank you, Mr. Dovbyk. Saved. He's lost it. And then into Yilmaz. Into Yilmaz. To Mr. Dovbyk at the double. We've been able to take a single point. In the Carabao Cup. In the Carabao Cup. City, Doku... Dovbyk obviously has... We went and signed Pepelu. Because he's just better. Oh, won that back. Garner. That was better. There's a funny. Good. Oh, won that back. Garner. That was better from him. Goes to any other part of your anatomy. Good lad. In front in the Carabao Cup. He's away from me. Erling. Doku. Ibanez. Moves in the middle. Manchester City to take short, which they have done. Doku again, but Carey's won it off him and races. Brilliant stop. Doku can't quite believe it. Stop them from scoring. Kept our move alive. Blomqvist! And it's not a bad delivery. Pat! Stop them from scoring. Good shot. Just wide from Nathan. Really well. Dovbyk, Ferguson
Nearly
spins.
finished this now.
Oh, it's excellent. I should have played the extra pass. It's going to be a... I don't know who's playing on the right-hand side for City. Can start there. Carey's one. I don't know who's playing on the right-hand side.
Which
for
way
City.
did those of you that are in chat? Which way
Everything
did you
they do
guys
is
vote
on
on
the
that
left.
Twitter poll, by the way? Or
Doku and
would you
Haaland
vote
together
Bradford,
as a
Notts
partnership
County,
have
or
just been
Salford?
Relentless in this game so far. Thought I might have deflected in for another own goal today. Still 1-0 up with 3.5 minutes plus stoppage of the first half to go.
Bradford.
Ramsdale's punch above Erling Haaland ensures
Any
that
particular
remains the case for
reason
now.
why you'd vote for
City
Bradford?
still trying their best to change that. If I could get anywhere near them, and they could stop doing these fancy bloody flicks, then that'd be great. We have gotten near. Great. We have gotten near them. We had the pass there. Quinones could have been in for a second to put his... No. Well, that's lucky. That was supposed to go to the bloody left back. I might end up scoring because... No. Well. Quinones in the Carabao Cup to put us just one round away, I think, from a final at Wembley. Ladies and gentlemen, Carabao will have 81, but it's exciting times here at Everton, and I'll see you for more of them tomorrow.
Right. Video edited. I feel like Notts County and Salford have been done many times before. Bradford often get overlooked.
That's fair.
Bradford are a big club for the level. Very big club. Someone else was doing Bradford though, weren't they? Someone said that someone else was doing Bradford. I can't remember who, and not that it would stop me doing Bradford myself.
Oh my god, Ultimate Pack. So many different fucking promo packs, Jesus Christ. They must be making close to 2 billion a year now because of all these promos. Oh my god. I got a 78 times 2 untradeable pack. Let's go. We started the player career at County on 24, yeah. That looks like Kukurea to me. Or Genduzi. You can immediately tell from the hair it was going to be one of the two of them, couldn't you? Flipping and flopping and flowing behind him. Alejandro. Garnacho. Don't know why I did that. Right, that's me for today, lads. We are back tomorrow with the British Grand Prix, I think, actually, to start. And then following that, we will record some career mode. Whether it's Everton or player, I'm not sure yet. Might do player tomorrow, and then Everton on Friday for the transfer window at the end of Friday's stream. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today, as ever, lads. You've been generous with your support, as always. I appreciate it very much. I know we're not getting mad viewer numbers right now, but I think it's mainly because people are done with the Everton save. So as soon as the Everton save is finitoed, hopefully, viewer numbers spike back up again for the RTG. Regardless, those of you that are regular and dedicated are, as ever, regular and dedicated, and I can't thank you enough for that. Very much indeed. Let's send you on a raid. Should we send you on a raid? Ugh, I can't be bothered. It's going to be it from me for today. Thank you very much for watching, lads. I really appreciate your support. I will be back live again tomorrow with Formula 1, and then lots of career mode. Tomorrow we'll probably end up making a definitive decision as to whether to sack in the player career and start a new career mode as well, but we'll probably need to do some gameplay testing for that, and I don't know whether we've got the time yet, so we'll wait and see. Regardless,